Alrighty, guys. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back here to another live stream. Kind of like an urgent notice here. I just wanted to go live here for a little bit. I am not going to be able to be here very long, probably less than an hour, because my girlfriend, she's on the way here. Today's my birthday, so I need to obviously spend some time with family and everything like that. But I'm going to try to go live again later this evening. I just wanted to be here for a little bit to you guys, just to kind of give you all the latest verdict regarding today's severe weather event and stuff like that. So we are going to be here for you. Let's see here. Okay. Alrighty, but what's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone is doing good and weather prepared here. We're going to go ahead and hop our way over here to the overall Storm Prediction Center outlook here. We got ourselves that moderate risk here still in effect across portions out there in Ohio. We got places out there by like northern Kentucky, kind of southeastern Indiana here with that moderate risk that we're talking about. So yeah, it's really across that red area is where our greatest probability regarding severe weather is going to be. So just a bit of a heads up out there towards you guys in that region. Let me actually go ahead and fix this real quickly. I need to change that to a level 4 threat, and then we'll also, let's see here, also bring this up here to April 2nd. Alrighty, y'all. There we go. We are all set, my friends. But yeah, so like I was saying, we got ourselves like northern Kentucky, southeastern Indiana in the big threat, central and southern Ohio here as well. New outlook in 30 minutes. How do I think it'll go? I don't know, man. It's definitely interesting for sure. Let's see here. Laura says, happy birthday, I'm poor and I wish I weren't. I would send proximity. Don't worry about it, Laura. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Appreciate it. Syntac, thank you so much as well. I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, guys, I'm not going to be able to be here long at all because my girlfriend, she's on her way here. She's like 30 minutes away from my house right now, so I'm probably going to only be allowed to be here for like 30 minutes or so. But like I said, I wanted to go live. That way I could kind of give you guys an update with things. I'm going to try to go live, like I said, later on today. Later on this evening, I'm going to try to go live for the main event here overall. So I'll be here for y'all. Like I said, later, at least a little bit, probably not nearly as long as I was live here yesterday. But I will definitely try to be here as long as possible, my friends. But anyways, yeah, so like I said, we got ourselves this big outlook here. We got a moderate here still in effect. We still got that big 15% risk here regarding tornadoes. That biggest threat here regarding that tornadic activity is going to be kicking off here sometime later on this evening. Once again, the greatest probability for tornadoes is out there. We have ourselves a 15% chance regarding tornadoes there. We got ourselves a very, very large 15% chance region there for southeastern Indiana, for places out there by like northern Kentucky, central and southern Ohio there. Even a little sliver up there in western West Virginia is actually inside of the 15% risk area here overall. So we definitely need to be extra weather aware in that region there. Like I said, even the 10%, this has got to be one of the largest 10% hatch zones I think I have ever seen in my life. This is a very large area. So where this area is circling, there's a possibility we could have significant tornadoes, possibly EF2 plus. So just a bit of a heads up for you folks out there. So we have the possibility of seeing large tornadic activity here also, like I said, for western Georgia, a lot of central northern Alabama, northeastern Mississippi, a lot of places out there by like central kind of Tennessee, pretty much all of Kentucky. Yeah, same thing for Tennessee. Like I said, pretty much all the state. Even like central southern Indiana there. We got central southern Ohio, western portions out there by, like I said, West Virginia. So all of these areas here is going to have the possibility of seeing significant tornadic activity. And what I mean by significant is that there is a possibility that we could have some tornadoes potentially EF2 or greater across some of those regions there. So like I said, pretty big deal regarding tornadic activity with a very large 10% risk like I was talking about here. Just a really, really massive risk overall. And then, like I said, we have that 15% risk out there, which is, once again, today's greatest potential for tornadic activity will be like northern Kentucky, southeastern Indiana, and like I said, a lot of places out there by like central and southern Ohio. Let's see. What's up, Jesse? Hope you're doing good, my friend. What's up, Joshua? Let's see here. Missouri had crazy weather this morning, tornadoes, but weather radar, see, nationwide is down, so our weather forecast, let's see. Locally, it was very hard to pinpoint. What the heck? Ah, wow, that's... Or was there a hack? I don't know about all that. I don't even recall the radar being down. Of course, though, I wasn't even awake at that point. Will Indianapolis, Indiana get tornadoes today? If so, what time? So yeah, Indianapolis is in that tornadic concern regarding the timing and stuff like that here with the storms. It looks like, yeah, right around the afternoon, early afternoon here, within the next couple of hours, we could start to see a little bit of cell activity popping off here, in which, this will probably persist into basically the mid-evening. Most of it should be out of Indiana by like 7, 8 Eastern time. But yeah, so it looks like those storms are going to probably start building in here a little after noon. So between probably like 1 and 3 p.m. Eastern is when you could probably see some of those storms rolling through. But, like I was saying, though, yeah, you are in that 10% risk regarding, oh, wrong screen. You are in that 10% risk here regarding tornadoes and stuff like that. So, like I said, pretty big risk out there. In terms of hail, like I said, we got ourselves a 30% chance for hail out there for portions in, like I said, Indiana, and regarding the damaging winds and stuff like that there too. We have ourselves same risk basically. Two 30% risk areas here, one for hail, one for damaging winds and stuff like that. So that's all that. Let's see here. Good morning, Brooklyn. Let's see here. I live in Las Vegas. It was crazy weather this weekend. Wow, I got you, man. Hope you're doing good. Let's see here. Night Bandit says, how hard is, let's see, Coburn, Virginia going to get hit? Well, I'll tell you what, my friend. Well, Virginia here, let me just show you where this is at. You can kind of see the map here. So that's your tornado probability. Most of that tornadic activity should remain mostly to basically towards the Appalachian Mountains here, and ignore that, mostly towards the Appalachian Mountains here into the west. So, areas out there by like Northern Virginia, Eastern Virginia, just in general, is not going to see any tornadic, not expected to see any tornadic activity for today. However, hail is kind of a main concern, also damaging winds there too. And the maximum threat we have for Virginia is out there by the Appalachian Plateau, where we do have ourselves, like I said, basically that enhanced risk, that level 3 threat overall. So, once again, a pretty big risk regarding that area. But then, of course, like I was saying, we have that level 2, which is that slight risk there, which is, like I said, still a pretty decent risk regarding severe weather overall. But yeah, it really just depends exactly where you're at. The smallest threat for today in Virginia is going to be out there by like Virginia Beach, Newport News area here. Not really too much of a concern in those regions. But yeah, basically towards central, western Virginia, that's kind of where your main concern is. Thank you, Susie. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mama. Jordan, appreciate it. Thank you all for the happy birthday wishes. Brooklyn, appreciate it. Like I said, yeah, I'm turning 22 today, which is lovely. Doesn't feel any different, but honestly, I mean, it's my birthday. I mean, that's just, yeah, birthdays aren't as special as they were whenever you were young. So let's talk about day 2 real quickly. So this is tomorrow's risks. Now, we actually do have ourselves 2 slight risks, 2 severe threat level 2 out of 5s. The first one's actually out there towards me, actually, out here in central Florida. Out there by Orlando, we got Tampa, Ocala, Daytona Beach, bits of Jacksonville, in that level 2 threat here for tomorrow. And of course, we have places out there by eastern, let's see here. Places out there by eastern North Carolina, portions of eastern Virginia, southern Delaware, southern Maryland here. We got ourselves like I said, a slight risk out there. Now, tornadoes will be a concern for both central Florida and portions along the eastern mid-Atlantic coast. Hail is kind of the main reason why we have a slight risk out here in basically the eastern sides of North Carolina and the eastern side of Virginia. Now, damaging winds is kind of a big concern for both of the regions here, both for Florida, both for the eastern mid-Atlantic coast there. So thank you, Jacob. Appreciate the happy birthday wishes. All of you guys, appreciate it. Thank you, Keto. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you, Lanely. I think it's your name, Lanely. Sorry, I'm terrible with names, but I appreciate it, guys. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Now let's actually take a moment real quick here because we do have a couple tornado, or we have one tornado warning here. We'll dive back to the convective outlook. Like I said, this stream, I'm not going to be able to be live long at all. I'm actually going to be heading off here pretty soon, probably like within the next 20, 30 minutes or so, because my girlfriend, she's on her way here, and we got some things we got to do for my birthday today. So I'm going to try to keep it relatively short but compact here regarding as much information as possible. There's actually been a lot of nasty wind gusts. We actually had ourselves reports of like 92 mile an hour winds out there I saw earlier. There's a lot of damage that was reported out there, like in northeastern Kentucky, with some really, really nasty winds out there. We got ourselves a tornado warning out there in West Virginia by Clifftop, Lookout, Nolin, I think it is, Mount Nebo. Let's see here, towards Thurmond and Denise. That is where that risk is currently at. So, or that's where that tornado warning is currently at. So we need to be in our shelters out there. Also, on top of that, there is going to be the possibility. Let's see here. I was going to look and see where the risk is. I think hail should be relatively minimal. Well, it doesn't really show. I don't see anything. Anyways, but oh, actually, look at that. They just canceled that. That's lovely. But we still got a big warning out there. Let's see. This guy's for 70 mile an hour winds towards like literally central West Virginia here. So pretty. Like I said, pretty big warning out there in those regions there overall. But anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and hop our way back over here to the overall outlook. Like I said, this live stream was more dedicated towards like, the current risks and stuff like that. Obviously, like I said, just a bit of an update for you guys regarding the weather. Like I said, coverage. I'm going to try to do some coverage late this evening. Like I said, I'm going to have to do some things with the family today, because it's my birthday and stuff like that. So I am going to be, like I said, I'm going to have to essentially just be doing like a quick little update here this morning or this afternoon for you guys. But anyways, y'all, so let's go and hop over here to the timing regarding things here. Like I said, I think the biggest stuff is going to be happening regarding tornadic activity here. The big stuff is, I think, going to start happening later on this evening. Let's actually hop down to the 12 Zulu run here, the latest long-range HRRR run here. Thank you, Tiffany. Appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see here. Midian. So bad with names, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible with name pronunciation. But yeah, so we work way down in time here, and I think a lot of the worst of it is going to be happening here for, right around the, like I said, kind of the mid-evening, or kind of early, almost mid-evening here. We got ourselves like that line we need to look out there for across like, central, the central Ohio Valley here, really. And all those storms here firing off this evening or this afternoon into this evening will have the potential, like I said, of all hazards, tornadoes being a pretty big concern, large hail, damaging winds as well. So we really need to be watching out there for that region. Also, to my people down in the deep south, we're going to be getting some storms here firing off by, right around now, honestly. We could start to get a lot of storms starting to fire off here out there by, like, western Mississippi, possibly even out there by, like, Tennessee. The models are kind of showing, like, a pretty big storm just passing through, like, Jackson area here right around this time, actually. Let's see if that's actually even a thing here. Let me go ahead and bring up that radar out there by Nashville, or Jackson area here, sorry. And we'll see if that's actually occurring. I'm not really seeing many damage reports coming through here. We'll look at that here in a minute. Let's see here. Well, not really. The models didn't really hold up there regarding that storm out there by Jackson, right around like 12 is what it was showing there. But you know what? That is totally all right. Like I said, once again, that just goes to show you that these models are not perfect here. We do got some storms out there near Nashville, though. Currently not severe. We do got one severe warning up there, just right there, just south of Bowling Green, Kentucky. Out there for the possibility of quarter hail, 60 mile an hour wind gusts being a possibility. But yeah, a lot of our nasty stuff right now is actually in West Virginia. So to my West Virginia folks out there, we got a really nasty Boeing segment here. I don't know if you guys can actually see that, but there's like this big bow to it. And so whenever you see bow echoes like this, is basically saying that we're getting some serious winds on the back inside here of this line overall. So, like I said, we're really seeing, some really strong punching winds across this region, in which, I did see wind gusts up to, was it 92 from that exact storm a while ago out there in eastern, kind of northeastern Kentucky. Obviously, the storm's a little further away from now, but it's still definitely looking like it's packing a punch regarding, like I said, regarding the storm here currently, in which it's actually starting to work its way into, like, western Virginia. So heads up to my folks out there in the Blue Ridge Mountains, because it's going to start heading towards that region here soon, like Covington, Warm Springs, Virginia. It's currently under a severe thunderstorm warning, so a bit of a heads up for you guys out there. Towards southwestern portions of Pennsylvania, we got a couple of flash flood warnings. I think that actually includes Pittsburgh. Yep, Pittsburgh's inside that flash flood warning, so if you know anybody out there in the region, give them a bit of a heads up. Tabletop, dude, coming in with a $5 super chat, man. Thank you so much, Tabletop. I appreciate that very much. Saying, Andrew, how is Wilmington, North Carolina looking like for tomorrow? So for you, my friend, like we were just mentioning that here a few minutes ago. Regarding your threat, my friend. Whoa. Oh, wow. My program is not having it today. Anyways, for you, my friend, you're in a level 1 threat regarding activity. You have a 2% chance for tornadoes, 5% chance for damaging winds, and a 5% chance for hail. So when it comes to it, like I said, the odds are pretty low. The odds of you getting severe weather is actually fairly low. It's nothing to worry about, nothing to freak out about. But, like I was saying here, if you could, just make sure that you are just weather aware. Just keep it on the radar and stuff like that throughout tomorrow. As like I said, there is still a possibility, but it's very low, very, very low that we'll see severe weather in your specific area. So like I said, just marginal risk, nothing too big, but there is a little bit of a threat there. But once again, Tabletop, man, I appreciate the 5. That's super sweet of you. I definitely appreciate that, and that really means a lot to me, and it helps me out a lot. So thank you so much, Tabletop. Big shout out goes to you. Let's see here. Mama says, let's see, Andrew, what about Southwest Virginia? Please and thanks. Yeah, so Southwest Virginia, obviously we have a little bit bigger of a threat. Just depends where you're exactly at. So for Southwest Virginia, we have 2 levels. We have that slight risk at level 2 across the areas here of, like I said, Southwestern Virginia, out there near Roanoke, actually towards the Blacksburg area as well. But then you work your way towards the Appalachian Plateau, out there by like Big Stone Gap, Jonesville, Duffield. We got ourselves like Lebanon, Grundy. Those areas there, we have a level 3 threat, which is the enhanced risk, that severe threat level 3, like I was talking about. Now, with tornado probability, like I said, a lot of Virginia throughout the Southwest, really all of Southwest Virginia has a 5% chance regarding tornadoes. So, like I said, it's not the biggest threat regarding tornadic activity, but it is a decent tornado threat in which, obviously still be weather aware, be prepared there. In terms of hail, we got ourselves actually 2 different risk levels. We have a 15% chance for hail across like the Roanoke, Blacksburg area here. And then we actually work way over here towards, once again, the Appalachian Plateau with that level 3 threat we were talking about. Out there by like Big Stone Gap, Lebanon, and Grundy, we got ourselves that 30% chance. So obviously a much greater probability regarding like hail and stuff. And of course, damaging winds is relatively similar on the outlook here for today. There isn't a whole lot of differences regarding that, but obviously there is, like I was saying though, there obviously is, a little bit more of a concern out there the more west you go regarding not only damaging winds, but also, like I was saying, with hail and stuff like that. So just, like I said, just keep an eye on it out there, my friends. The more west you go, essentially, the more potentially severe it could get. So just a little bit of a heads up for y'all out there. But anyways, yeah, so once again, today's risk is huge, absolutely enormous risk. Like I was saying, here's our tornado probs. Like I said, I don't think I've ever seen a 10% hatch risk this large before. This has got to be one of the biggest tornado risk I've ever seen in my life. Like I said, this literally goes from the upper Great Lakes all the way down to the Gulf Coast here. And like I said, across this area here, I'm actually going to go ahead and highlight this for you guys. So across this area right here, this is what we call the hatched risk zone. First of all, Brooklyn coming with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Brooklyn, saying happy birthday, Andrew. Here is my present from me to you. Thank you, Brooklyn. You didn't have to do that, my friend. I appreciate that very, very much. I really appreciate y'all's birthday wishes, guys. Thank you so much, Brooklyn. That's very sweet of you. That is much supportive of you. Thank you. Brooklyn, big shout out goes to you. Y'all please give Brooklyn a big thank you in the chat. That is very sweet of you. But yeah, like I said, back when we were hopping over here, yeah, this is our hatch risk for tornadoes. This is where we have a chance for seeing like large tornadic activity. You know, we're talking EF2 plus potential. And that goes all the way as far down south as like, you know, western Georgia, throughout a lot of Alabama, northeastern Mississippi, places out there by, like I said, Tennessee even. You know, once again, a really large, you know, hatch risk area here regarding tornadic activity throughout much of the state of Kentucky, a lot of central kind of southeastern portion here of Indiana, a lot of central southern Ohio. Overall, you know, like I was saying, we got ourselves, you know, a very large hatch risk area. Now, regarding tornado probability, the greatest potential for tornadic activity is going to be up here towards like Ohio, central southern side, places out there by like southeastern, southeastern portions here of Indiana, and actually kind of towards like central and northern Kentucky, including like Louisville. I used to live out here, so I do have some relatives, I do have some family that lives out here, so you know this would be a good time to actually let your family know if they're in the risk area in order for them to be prepared. Like I said, just let your family know, man, if they're anywhere across really the brown, across the yellow, and especially like that orange area. Like I said, please, if you know anybody in this region, please just give them a call, give them a heads up, be like, hey, there's a possibility for nasty storms today, just to give them a heads up, and that way that they can just track the weather throughout the day, and more than, like I said, that will be very helpful. Like I said, obviously that will be very good if you guys could do that in order to, like I said, just keep as many people prepared as possible. Let's see here. SLDS saying happy birthday. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. Andrea says happy birthday. I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate all the birthday wishes. You guys are awesome. Let's see here. Also, Memphis got into slight risk. I was right at day 5 of 15. I did see that, my friend. Let's actually look at that real quickly. There's actually another severe weather event popping up here for day 5, which is out there towards Wichita Falls, towards like central western Oklahoma, towards southern Kansas. There's another severe weather event for day 5. Which, let's see, what day is day 5? I think that is Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Saturday. Saturday is the day here that we're going to have another shot for severe weather, this time across, like I said, these yellow areas here overall. So, like I said, that's that. Just a little bit of a, little bit of an early heads up for you guys. It's still several days away. I mean, obviously, this is our main concern right now, but, we'll definitely keep an eye on it. Let's see here. Ponderosa, thank you so much. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Let's see here. I should chase it. What? No, not this. No, thanks. I'm not, like I said, I don't really, I do every once in a while. I have chased before, but it's very dangerous, man. Like I said, I really don't, unless you're like a professional, like I said, I would not recommend chasing at all. Like I said, even professionals, they can run into problems themselves. I mean, so it's definitely not very safe. But, like I said, it's not really my side of things here, honestly. I just like, tracking the weather and, just giving the outlooks, giving the updates and stuff like that. That's what I do here. Let's see. Matt, man, thank you so much saying happy birthday, Andrew. You're very welcome, my friend. Or, hold on. Wait, what? Hold on. Happy birthday, Andrew. Dude, I am losing my mind. Matt, thank you. Why did I say you're welcome? Oh, my gosh, dude. I am literally losing my mind here. Let's see here. My girlfriend, she's almost... Oh, shoot. She's, like, here. Oh, buddy. All right, y'all. So, yeah, we're gonna have to head off here pretty soon. Like I said, this was kind of just a quick little update for you guys regarding things. Like I was saying, I can't be live long here. But like I was saying, if y'all have any final questions here, I know this was a very short stream. This is kind of more of like an update live stream for you guys rather than coverage. Well, it kind of was a little bit of coverage here. But like I said, we'll try to go back live later on this evening, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't. Like I said, turn post notifications on. That way, if you guys can, obviously if I go live, you guys can see when I do go live and stuff like that. But, just subscribe if you haven't, guys. It'll be greatly appreciated. And like I said, I can promise you, I will do my best to keep you guys prepared and you guys weather updated throughout these events here. Like I said, today's just kind of a day. I can't really stream too long because, unfortunately, during today, this big outbreak that we're expecting, this is my birthday too. So it's like, really? Out of all days, man, it couldn't have waited till like tomorrow, or it's just like, come on, dude. But like I was saying, y'all, once again, the biggest risk here for today is going to be out there towards like northern Kentucky, southeastern Indiana, central southern Ohio, with that level 4 threat, which is a pretty big threat regarding severe weather. And like I was saying, then we have that very large enhanced risk, that severe threat level 3 out of 5 here, which is a very, very big deal. So here's an example. So you guys can see the whole area here. What I want you to do is I want you to look at your area right now on this map and tell me what color, or keep it to yourself, but look at what color you're in, okay? And I'm going to go over these colors real quickly. So look at your place on the map here, and we're going to go over this real quickly, okay? So across the dark green, if you are in that dark green area, there's a small chance for a couple of strong to potentially severe storms, but the odds are very low, actually. Not really too likely. Now, the yellow area, okay, so across this region, there is a good possibility that a couple of strong to severe storms could happen within the surrounding area of you. And then across the orange, okay, now that's where things get a little serious. That's where we're seeing a widespread chance for severe weather. So we're talking numerous severe thunderstorms being quite possible. And then across the red, that's where we're expecting a lot of severe weather regarding multiple rounds of potential severe weather. And, like I said, in terms of the hazards, guys, like I said, here's our tornado probability. So the dark green here, that's a 2% chance regarding tornadoes. The brown, that's a 5% chance regarding tornadoes. The yellow, that's a 10% chance regarding tornadoes. And the orange, that is a 15% chance regarding tornadoes. So, I mean, like I said, the dark green, that's a low tornado threat. The brown, it's, nothing super, like I said, nothing super wild, but it's a decent tornado threat across the brown. The yellow, that's where things get a little serious. That's where we have a really good shot for a couple of tornadoes within the surrounding area. And then the orange, that's where we could see multiple tornadoes within that region. So just a little bit of a heads up for you guys. In terms of hail, we got ourselves a very large 30% chance regarding hail, 15% chance across the yellow, and a 5% chance across the brown. And then regarding damaging winds, basically the same thing. It's relatively the same, my friends. So that is the overall verdict here. But all right, my friends. Well, like I said, I'm gonna have to roll off here. Let's see here pretty soon. Here probably in about like 5 or 10 minutes, or actually probably about 5 minutes. Yeah, so I'm going to have to head off here in 5 minutes, guys. But like I was saying, we'll be live again later today. I'm planning to, probably sometime in the evening. So I'm going to try my best to go live for a little bit for you guys later today. Like I said, it's my birthday. I have to go spend time with my family. Plus my girlfriend, she's like about to pull up here soon. She is literally just down the road from me right now. So like I said, we're gonna have to roll off here. That's why I just really wanted to go over the big outlook here regarding things for you. The one last thing I'm gonna do before I head off, guys, is I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the future radar regarding these potential storms. So I'll go ahead and overlay the overall outlooks here too. So as we work our way into 1 p.m., there's a good possibility we could have some storms all the way throughout portions of like western Tennessee, throughout Kentucky, Indiana. Ohio should be pretty dry according to, or pretty clear for the most part regarding, like I said, this model here, which is ARRR. Don't take this too, super seriously, but, just get an idea based off of it. Then we work our way into 2 o'clock. Got ourselves this big line potentially kicking off out there from Louisiana, going up towards, like, western Tennessee. Actually, a couple storms out there by, like, Kentucky, Indiana, those regions there as well. And then as we progress our way into, like, 6 o'clock, we work our way down in time. We just continue to see this big line of storms popping off here. A couple of strong, potentially supercells kicking off right around like Ohio. The big tornado threat today I think is going to pop off here right around like maybe 5, 6, 7 o'clock or so. So we'll definitely need to be watching out there for that. And things should clear up by, like I said, a little after midnight here tonight. Things, still could be severe, but they're not going to be anything like super, not as crazy, I should say, as like, these areas in the orange and the red areas. But all right, y'all. Well, I got to roll off here, my friends. Like I said, my girlfriend, she's here. Like I said, today's my birthday. I just got to be, let's see here. Actually, I could probably stay for like 3 more minutes. So if y'all have any final questions, feel free to let me know. Like I said, my girlfriend, she's almost here. We got to go celebrate my birthday today. So like I said, sorry, guys. Out of all days, of course, this has to happen on my birthday. But like I said, there's other people, streaming this. I will tell you a good channel. Let's see here. I don't even know if he's live right now. He is. Go check out Weather on the Go. Tell him that you came from my stream. Say NWW116 sent me here. So go to Weather on the Go and say NWW116 sent me here, because he's going to be on this probably for a while. He's really good at, giving you guys the overall conditional outlook. So once again, Weather on the Go. Look him up as you roll off here, and that way, you guys can, stay weather aware, stay weather updated. But once again, tell him that NWW116 sent me here. Weather on the Go. Go check him out. Proxy coming in with a $40 super chat. Holy cow. Saying happy birthday, Andrew. Tell Courtney I said hi. I will, Proxy. Thank you so much for the $40. Holy cow. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That is like super, super sweet of you. And, but yeah, once again, y'all, like I said, sorry I can't really stay here too long. Let's see, link to that stream. Yes, I can get you a link, my friend, to his stream. Let's see here. Like I said, because I'm a good guy. Just tell him, like I said, if you guys could, just tell him that I sent... let's see here. Tell him that I sent you there. Let's see here. So there's his stream. I'm going to go ahead and bring up my stream. Let's go ahead and I'm going to put this in here in the chat for him just so that, you can. My friend. Oh, hold up. He probably heard me there. There we go. All right. So there you go. Go join his stream. Tell him that, I sent. Tell him that I sent you guys over there because like I was saying, like I said, he's going to be covering this for a little bit. I got to go here. But once again, Proxy, thank you so much for the donation. Also, Brooklyn, thank you so much as well. I appreciate that. Also, Tabletop, thank you guys super, super much. And alrighty, y'all. So, yeah, like I said, go join his stream. He's going to be on this for a little bit. Tell him that, or tell the chat in there and to say that NWW116 sent me there. That way he knows why he's getting more viewers. But anyways, guys. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Like I said, we'll try to go live later on today. Like I said, I just got to go off here. We got to head off here. And alrighty, y'all. Well, once again, thanks for joining. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And you guys be safe out there. Stream's heading off here in approximately 2 minutes. So go ahead and say goodbye to your friends, family, anybody. Like I said, anybody else. Or say anybody else that you could say that. But alrighty, guys, y'all take care. And once again, go join his stream. Tell him that NWW16 sent me here. All right, y'all, you guys take care, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, my friends. I'll catch you then.